Today, I'm going to teach you about the 5 key steps that you have to work through to be able to get back to your pre-COVID fitness levels. At each key step, we're going to break down the type of activity you should be doing, how long you should be doing it for, what sort of intensity you should be doing it at. At the end of the video, I'll also give you a breakdown as to how you know when you should be progressing from one key step to the next. The journey back to pre-COVID fitness levels is going to be an individual one. Now, this guide was put together for those that have suffered from mild to moderate symptoms. Now, if you've had more severe symptoms, it's important that you get medical advice first. The hardest pill to swallow is that this will take a little bit of time. Accept that your fitness is going to drop a little bit, but in the long run, we're going to get you back to where you were at, and even better, but you have to be patient. Step number 1 is rest. You need to be symptom-free for 7 days before you get back into some sort of physical activity. Your immune system is already compromised, and by training, even mild training, it will challenge and load up an already compromised system. And all that will do is elongate out the stages in which you are suffering from symptoms. So all you need to do while you're suffering from symptoms is rest. The second step, the goal is to ease back into some sort of physical activity. Start with 15 minutes and monitor your symptoms such as breathing rate and heart rate. Some activities that you can try include walking, stationary bike, or light jogging. With step number 3, the goal is to gently build training progressively and remind your muscles that they can work. Start by building up the duration of an activity that you're already familiar with, something that you did in step 2, with the intent of getting it up to 30 minutes, still again monitoring any symptoms. Once you're able to get to 30 minutes, then look at introducing some resistance exercise. Keep the reps low and pay particular attention to how long it takes you to recover after the training. The goal of step 4 is to make continual steadied increases in your training. Here you can start to reintroduce some sport-specific training or get back into the gym. At the gym, you can start to increase your training intensity with more sets, higher reps, or even more resistance. Here we want to restore some confidence in our exercise tolerance, getting closer to our pre-COVID fitness levels. Again, it's important that you pay attention to your recovery post-training. Step number 5, we get to return back to your pre-COVID exercise routine. At this stage, you're going to get a very clear picture with where the fitness levels are now at. And it's important that you set yourself some new goals and benchmarks to work towards. How do you know when you're going to be ready to progress to the next key step? Well, firstly, it's going to be an individual thing. So there is no set script or predefined time in which you're going to be at any particular given level. Patience is an absolute virtue with this. Each step needs to be completed comfortably without any red flag symptoms for you to be able to progress. If there are any red flag symptoms or concerns about exercise tolerance, go seek some medical advice. So what are the red flag symptoms that you need to keep an eye out for? They include chest pain or heart palpitations, breathlessness, a recovery that is out of proportion with the type of activity that you're doing, features of thrombosis, such as swelling of the calf. The key takeaways are take your time, work through each step, do not rush it. If you get any red flag symptoms, make sure you get medical advice. And if you have been through COVID yourself, comment below, tell us how you built your way back up to where you were at with your pre-COVID fitness levels, because we'd love to learn from each other and share each other's journeys. Best of luck. Hit me up if you have any questions in the comments below, because I will answer every single one of them.